When I come around, got the whole thing wobbling, wobbling.
What's up? This is your host of Grayling Imprint TV, Christopher Michael Cooper. I am CEO of This Life Is Not Pretend Grayling Design. I am a certified graphic design specialist by trade and social media brand ambassador. Go ahead and hit that like button, and any subscriptions would be an awesome plus. We're going to go ahead and jump into this video today. The top 5 graphic design books every designer should read based on my new blog post at sacredimpritvip.club. Don't forget to check that out, and please contact me for my awesome graphic design services. Let's get started. In this article, we provide you with the top 5 graphic design books of all time that every graphic designer should read. All these books have a link to Amazon, which I'm going to leave the links in the description below for each one of these 5 books, along with the link to my actual blog post so you can read that. But we are a graphic design and music company and enthusiasts about graphic design and music. As professionals, we need to read everything we can to advance in our graphic design careers. So I have devised a list of the top 5 greatest graphic design books of all time to help give you value and also help you decide which ones to purchase. The top 5 graphic design books every designer should read are as follows. Number 1, Works by Paula Scher. This definitive chronological visual record spans Paula's early days in the music industry as an art director with CBS and Atlantic Records, the launch of her first studio, Capel and Scher, and her 25-year engagement with Pentagram. The monograph is also a visual record of contemporary New York's urban fabric, incredibly transformed by the designer's innovative approach to environmental graphics and identity design from MOMA to charter schools. From the Highline to Shake Shack, her logos for global corporations and cultural institutions have cemented her reputation as a giant of identity design. A large section is devoted to the designer's socially and politically motivated posters, New York Times op-ed illustrations, and campaign work. The book also provides the most up-to-date look at Paula's idiosyncratic hand-painted maps and unusually prolific artistic practice, complementing her still-growing graphic legacy. In a long interview, Paula's frank and open words lay bare the reality of design culture in the United States of America. The 520-page book is designed by Spin under the creative direction of Tony Brook. Paula, the accidental postmodernist, has come to be seen as an emblem of American design, a master conjurer of the instantly familiar, TED.com. So this book is called Works by Paula Scher, and I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to Amazon to purchase this today in the description below. Book number 2 is House Industries. The Process is the Inspiration. A standard bearer of American design since 1993, House Industries answers the burning question, where do you find inspiration? With this illustrative collection of helpful lessons, stories, and case studies that demonstrate how to transform obsessive curiosity into personal, satisfying, and successful work, presented in House's honest, authentic, and often invariant style and covering topics ranging from fonts and fashion to ceramics and space technology. This beautifully useful 400-page volume offers a personal perspective on the origin of ideas for creative people in any field. Most important, this book shows there's no sense in waiting for inspiration because inspiration is already waiting for you. Go ahead and grab your copy of this book today. I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to buy this through Amazon in the description below. It's called House Industries. The Process is the Inspiration. Book number 3, The Visual History of Type. I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to this book also in the description below so you can purchase it today. The Visual History of Type is a comprehensive, detailed survey of the major typefaces produced since the advent of printing with movable time in the mid-15th century to present day. Arranged chronologically to provide context, more than 320 typefaces are displayed in the form of the original type specimens or earliest printing. Each entry is supported by a brief history and description of defining characteristics of the typeface. This is the visual history of type, and like I said, I'll go ahead and leave that link in the description below as well, so you can purchase that through Amazon today. Number 4 is one of my favorites, and we had this book in Pickens Technical College when I graduated from there in 2016. We used this in graphic design class. It is called How To, and it's one of my favorites. And I'm going to leave this link in the description below too, and you could go ahead and purchase your copy today. This is a must-have, number 1 choice. Even though it's marked as number 4 on my list, I recommend this the most. It's called How To. The first monograph design manual and manifesto by Michael Barrett, one of the world's most renowned graphic designers, a career retrospective that showcases more than 35 of his most noteworthy projects for clients as the Brooklyn Academy of Music, the Yale School of Architecture, the New York Times, Saks Fifth Avenue, and the New York Jets, and reflects electric enthusiasm and accessibility that has been the hallmark of his career. And this is a great book. It's called How To. So I would get your copy today. Number 5 is, here we go, Draplin Design Company, pretty much everything. Esquire, Ford Motors, Burton Snowboards, the Obama administration. While all these brands are vastly different, they share at least one thing in common: a teeny little bit of Aaron James Draplin. Draplin is one of the new school of influential graphic designers who combine the power of design, social media, entrepreneurship, and DIY aesthetic to create a successful business and way of life. This book is called Draplin Design Company, pretty much everything, and this is number 5 on my list of the top 5 books that every graphic designer should read. I'm going to go ahead and leave the description to all 5 of these books or a link to all 5 of these books to purchase them through Amazon in the description below. Get your copies today. These are awesome books. And if you don't know, Aaron Draplin is one of my favorite graphic designers too, so I recommend that book as well. He's awesome. Have you seen him on YouTube? He's one of the greatest graphic designers of all time. So go ahead and check this out, and I'm also going to leave in the description below a link to the actual blog post, which goes more in depth on each one of these books, and that's going to be in the description below as well. Go ahead and hit that like button, and any subscriptions would be a plus. This is your host, Christopher Michael Cooper, here on Grayling Imprint TV. Till next time, peace.
When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin'.